guys, so I'm back with another video today. So today is like my 10-minute makeup routine. So this is what I do when I don't have time. Obviously I can take up to an hour to do my makeup. Seriously, I'm not even gonna lie, depending on what I'm gonna do. I've been trying to perfect this for a while now. My husband's been telling me that I've been getting ready a lot faster. So this is no lashes, no eyeliner, like no eyeshadow, nothing, the bare minimum for me. Brows, like foundation, concealer, bronzer, blush, highlight, set, and I'm good to go. It sounds like a lot anyways, but yeah. So the most important things to me that I like to make sure that I am doing when I do this kind of look, I don't want it to look sloppy. I don't want it to look splotchy, you know, because you're doing it quick. So I suggest using products that you know work for you and working quickly. I've found that a sponge like helps you blend and pick up the excess a lot better than a brush. I have found that sometimes my makeup can get splotchy if by splotchy I mean like my contour or like my concealer or like things like that if I'm working quickly. So I definitely suggest using a beauty sponge instead of brushes. I also keep it minimal with the tools and the products. So if I can multi-use products, I will. I'll use my bronzer as my eyeshadow. I will use my concealer as my eye primer, which is something that I do anyways. But yeah, I just do one after another. I usually use 2 primers. Like this time I just used 1. So it's just a matter of kind of seeing what works for you, what you need. I need a primer. I need to exfoliate and moisturize for my skin to look flawless, even if I'm doing a really, you know, basic look. I never really wear BB cream or like anything like really minimal coverage. It's either full coverage or bust for me. So yeah, that's what you're gonna get in this video. So yeah, I go out like this, a full face of makeup or no makeup at all. I don't do the mascara with just some concealer under my eyes, some brows. I feel like I look weird. I don't know. And then I use setting spray. Setting spray is important. This is a facial spray. This is not going to make your foundation and concealer and powders and everything last longer. This is just going to make your face look more skin-like if you're using a lot of products on your skin, powders, foundations, etc. So this is what that's for, is to melt everything to your face and make everything look more flawless and like one skin. Like it's not going to look like a bunch of layers on your skin. And this is the one that's going to actually set your skin. This is what's actually your makeup lasts all day. So yeah, I only used 4 brushes today. I mean, I did use my eyebrow brush, but I mean, I'm not counting that. I just used my highlight brush. I used this brush for bronzer and blush. I used this for a little contour on my lid if you want some shadow on your lid. And then I use this to I use this to dust off all of my translucent powder, and that's it. If you have like an extra minute or 2, I would definitely suggest putting some lashes on just to amp up your look a little bit more, using an actual lip color. I didn't use a lip color, I just used a lip balm. So definitely adjust this to your needs, what you need, what benefits your skin, what's gonna make you look really nice and glowy and beautiful, and what you're comfortable with. A lot of people, you know, try to mimic other people's like routines, but I love these kinds of videos because I'm always looking for tricks and just like suggestions on like what to do to make my process go a lot faster. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video, and if you would like to see my 10-minute makeup routine, just go ahead and keep on watching. Okay, so you always want to start with your face like exfoliated and hydrated. I already exfoliated with my Clarisonic, and then I'm going to use my Argan oil to just put all over my face. Okay, I'll let that seep in really quick, and I'll start with my concealer just on my eyelids. This is how I usually start, but I'm gonna move on to my face in just a second. I just want the Argan oil to kind of seep into my skin for a second. These 2 primers, so I'm gonna be using the Urban Decay Optical Illusion Complexion Primer. This is a nice middle for like a hydrating primer and a smoothing primer, so I just have to use this one. I usually use a other more silicone-y one after this, but just for the purpose of how I would do my makeup if I was just in a hurry, if I just had 10 minutes, or if I was going to work, or if we're gonna go to the store. I'll just use this. So exfoliate, hydrate, and then prime. So we got those down. Now a foundation. I'm going to do everything at the same time. I'm going to do foundation, concealer, and contour all at the same time, and then blend everything out. So I would highly suggest using a foundation that you know will work for you. Don't try anything new. Don't try to do anything special. Just use something that is like a tried and true for you. So this is the Maybelline Dewy Smooth Foundation in 120 Classic Ivory. So when I'm in a hurry, I'm pretty like generous with my foundation. I don't have time to like sit there and just like see if the coverage is good. I kind of just like go in. And I use Light Neutral by Tarte. I just added the Mocha Fenty Match Stick. Do like the contour areas. Okay, now I'm gonna use some Airspun to set. And then I just take it off like right after. Don't let it sit too much. If you have oily skin, definitely let it sit a little longer. And then I'm gonna go in with this E34 by Morphe with my butter bronzer. And then I'm going to use Harmony blush with the same brush. And I'm going to be using the Waterproof Lash Paradise Mascara and do one coat, if I can. I like to do one coat just to really separate all my lashes because my lashes are very straight. So I need to make sure I get every single lash coated. That way I can make sure I get like a really nice full look to them. And I like to let them set a little bit and like dry. And then I'm gonna just do my brows. For my brows, I like to just focus on the outer part just to give me a little bit of shape because my arch, I don't have a lot of hair in my arch, and I mainly focus on the middle shade and like maybe a tiny dab in the darkest shade just because I don't want my brows to look too harsh when I don't have like eyeliner or falsies or like a dark eyeshadow look. So I just want to give them, I just want them to be seen, you know, because usually my arch disappears. So then with whatever's left on the brush, I just like line the bottom and then flick it up like that. I also do my brows from kind of like a distance. I don't do them too close because then I'll be there forever trying to fill in every single little gap. And a little brow gel. I use my tweezers to curl my lashes obviously, but I like to make sure they are nice and clean every single time without any mascara residue like left over. I also use this little comb that I picked up from Walgreens a while back to kind of comb through my lashes. And then again, I let them dry again, and then I'll go in at the end to curl them again. I'm just gonna set my face and add some highlight. When I do a natural look like this, I really am kind of generous with the highlight. I don't do like a really obnoxious highlight, but I do put it a little bit lower on my cheekbone and kind of like a little lower on my brow bone. And yeah, you know, to give a little bit more of a glowy look to the face. So I kind of go all the way down to the apple of my cheek. It just gives me like that sheen. And then I go all the way up like my forehead, I guess. And this is the, sorry, I forgot to mention, the Wet n Wild Precious Petals highlight. A really, really good everyday kind of highlight. They also have other shades if you're a deeper skin tone or fair. And then I just use some lip balm or a gloss, whatever is easier. Then I give my lashes one last curl. And sometimes I will add mascara on my lower lash line, but you can skip this step if you are pressed for time. Also, if you like liner, just press your mascara wand against your lash line like that, and it gives you a little bit of a liner effect. You could also use your blush or your bronzer to add a little color in your crease. If I take out a palette, I'll be like, oh, I could just do something quick with this color and this color and that color. And then I'll be like 20 minutes in and I'm like, okay, well, it's too late now. I need liner and lashes and the whole shebang. And then I use the Milani Make It Last. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.